Hello everybody and welcome back to the labs. I am Toasty and thank you for joining me here on another episode of ResonantRise. Okay guys, as you can see, I got my new armor. Isn't it awesome? It's fantastic. Not runic shielded yet. I still have to do that for most of my armor. But I made the belt, which has been a good addition. It actually is more than the ring, so that's awesome. And then I got my flying ring. I even managed to get my new wand focus and enchant it because I had enough to get another nether star. So that'll be used in my wither farm eventually. Let's take a look at what we have right now for wither skeleton skulls. None. How bizarre. Let's just make sure of something. I feel like maybe my chunk loader isn't working over there, so let's make a new one. I didn't have a chunk loader when I finished my build over there, and so I just put a bunch of spot loaders down, and that may not have been the best idea. But while I was over here, disaster occurred. I was fighting a gas that was just, the sound of the gas was driving me insane. You know how it goes. Gas can be very annoying. And see, they're over here. They're just not working the way they're supposed to, I don't think. So yeah, I'm over here fighting this gas, right? And then out of nowhere, I decide to zap it with some lightning, and it ends up being a what do you call them? Like hell mob or whatever they're called. And what are these things? They're like the weirdest primitive mods. Juggernaut. What is happening? This guy was intense. I don't know what those are. He did a lot of damage to things. Anyway, so I blasted this gas with my lightning bolt, and it disarmed me, but it disarmed me over lava. So that was terrible. Oh no, who just went through there? Shoot. So we'll put you here, and we'll do like a 4 chunk radius, 3 chunk radius. That's good. So I dropped my wand with my shock focus into the lava ocean here, and I managed to remake my shock focus, and I was about to remake my wand when I had an idea. So before I talk to you about that idea, this is what we've got going on over here. We've got this thing which has virtually no power because it takes like 3,000 RF per tick. Now my understanding is that is actually dependent upon what kind of mob is in it, so we might need to beef up our reactor a little bit when we get back. We'll have to take a look at it. It might actually be also a matter of energy transfer rate. And then we've got this. The Killer Joe does not take any power, but it does require nutrient distillation, and he requires a sword. Now, I have a sword here. Take him out, Joe. Take him down. Punch him. Why aren't you coming over here? Anyways, I have actually made myself the etheric sword because it doesn't take durability damage ever, and I was able to enchant it, which I don't know if that's what happened or not. So I'm going to take the XP from here. This guy creates open blocks type XP, so that's happening. And then I have these vacuum chests here, which I probably don't need 3. I had 2, the 2 outside ones, and then items in the middle kind of got fought against and never really made it into the system. So all of that is being pumped in through, oh gosh, I hate those spiders, through this conduit bundle down here. So we've got a send and receive in here, which has a max of 20,000 RF per tick. We got none coming in here for some reason. That's been happening, but it's been happening very slowly. So we are receiving power, we are sending items, and we are receiving fluid. So the fluid is coming up here, the items are going down that way, and presto changeo, we've got us a mob spawner. Now this I need to upgrade with the capacitor because it doesn't reach far enough for me. But this is our attractor obelisk. This will actually draw the mobs that you have specified towards this direction. So they should come towards the Killer Joe here, and then he'll chop them up, and I can turn the whole system off with this. So not a bad build, not beautiful, not great, but it'll work for now. I'll probably try and make it a bit more effective in a little bit. But what I decided to do was, instead of remaking my, oh boy, Pigman, fantastic. Instead of remaking my my old wand, which can only be used, or sorry, I decided to look into some of these other things. If I look at Thaumcraft, I don't use that wand for crafting. I really only use it for fighting. So, and sometimes enchanting. And I don't know if enchanting technically counts as crafting. It probably does, but that's okay. So why don't I do this? I would like to make, I don't know if it's the staff or if it's the other kind of thing. Sorry, that was vague. Just look through NEI really quick. I don't see what I'm talking about. Let's pull out my Thauminomicon. There it is. Okay, so let's get into some of this more advanced wand making stuff. In thaumaturgy, you know, we have the scepters and we have staves. We need, I think, the staff. I think the scepters are actually, I have the research for the scepters actually. I've had them for a long time. Maybe I don't. Oh no, crafting scepters I have here, but I don't really want to worry too much about them. So I would also like to do crafting staffs. So I think crafting scepters can only be used in like the crafting terminal and stuff like that, but the staffs are more of a offensive kind of thingy. So these, oh wow, these don't take much at all. So Ordo and is linked with, I think, Precantatio through here. So we'll do this. We'll grab some Ordo, and let's just throw another one in here just for kicks. All right, and then let's see, what else can I do here? I might have to make a circle out of this because of the way that, just because of how close quarters this is. And there's not really anything with, yeah, we're actually going to do this. This is not the best way to go about this at all. And then we'll get a Victus, and we'll come over here. And we'll do a Beast. All right, we're going to undo all this. I need to do this one first. Victus. Beast. Humanus. All right, so that's a horrible way of doing that. It's okay, though, because then I can just do this. This. Oh, wait, I do need that in there, and then some Ordo. Boom, bam, and this is a bit bigger. Yeah, it is a lot bigger. So, magic staves. Wands are the stock of the trade of a thaumaturge, but sometimes you want more bang for your buck. Magical staves are basically just bigger wands. They're able to store more V. Since they are physically larger and sturdier than a wand, they can actually be used as weapons in an emergency. Unfortunately, this also makes it unsuitable for intricate workmanship and fine control. So, none of that. A staff made from great wood has more than double the V storage potential of a staff of a great wood wand, being able to store up to 125 V of each type. You still need to add caps, just like you would a wand. So we're going to make us a staff. Now, obviously, we're not going to stick with just the great wood. Let's get the silver wood one. All right, so let's go in here. I think I need a couple more of these, which is Humanus and Ordo. It said. Yeah, there we go. So this is 2 silverwood rods, which is all of those. So let's get the shards out of here. green, black, white, red, and balanced. And then let's grab some silver wood logs, right? Okay. And then while we're over here, we'll actually do this. Now, this is not going to be the right order at all. Do that with some gold. I love this Thaumic NEI plugin because I don't have to leave the terminal and figure out what order. So it goes yellow, red, blue, green, yellow. Sorry, I'm not colorblind. I just suck at pronouncing the word orange, apparently. So there's our primal charm. And if I double check the void metal, well, I need a... No, I won't. Okay. So then we'll look at some... Do I have any Salus? I do have a bit. And then we'll go for our void metal stuff here. Let's just grab one more of these guys. There we go. 2 of them. And we have got some fusion crafting to do now. So I'll be right back. Obviously, you guys have seen this before. I'm just going to have to put a bunch of stuff up here. Put these across here. And do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I guess I need to borrow a wand, don't I? Because I don't have one anymore. We'll just use this one. We'll give it a little whack. Alright, so we're going to let this go, and then we'll come back once I have the stuff I need to make the stave. The stave staff. Okay, so we're just actually crafting up the final alienus aurum potential. I just got to make sure I didn't even think about looking at this. Vacuous, I only have 13 of. Alienus, I have 4 of. I don't know if that means it's already grabbed it. I may have to cancel this craft. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I don't even remember, like, what things have those aspects. I think a chest has vacuous. Yep. Okay, so I do have to cancel this. I need more aurum and I need more vacuous. Now, aurum's not a big deal. I can use these essences, these wispy essences I have loads of. In fact, I may need to... Wait, do any of these have vacuous? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Alienus. Poop. We'll start with these. This might actually be out of coal. Yes, it is. And I have to make a bunch more coal. And probably make some chests, I guess. Yeah, they got some vacuous on there. Alright. Coal, redstone. I don't need these anymore. Or this or this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make us, again, going back to the olden days here of MechStation here on ResonantRise. I'm going to make us up some coal stuff. Actually, this might need a good charge. Wow. Okay. I wish you could shift click these like into them, but you can't. You have to move them yourself. There actually probably is. I want to get into Calculator a little bit more. There's probably a block or two here from Calculator that will machine this for me instead of having to use my handheld calculator. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, There we go. 5 of those will last me a very, very long time. And then we'll take our chests, put those in there, and we should be good to go. Okay, so we'll let that cook up. I think that was all I needed. The Alienus and the Vacuous. I got lots of Aurum. I didn't realize it was just the Alienus that I needed. So I have 1 charged and I have 1 inert still. Oh, I have never scanned my charge. That's not right. I did scan it. I'm like positive that I scanned it. Oh, look at that. Apparently I didn't. Sweet. Probably haven't scanned these either. Alright, so what actually did the staff need on the end of it? I think it was the Primal Charm, wasn't it? Yep. And then just a bit of Ordo and a wand. That's simple. Alright, Vacuous is coming in now. Alienus, we got 22. How many do I need for these bad boys? 18. I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough. Oh no, it's still coming in. That's why. So it takes a minute to reflect the import buses pulling this in and actually coming up in your system here. But I'm going to wait. I thought I was going to be done there, and apparently not. Maybe I should actually go about cleaning up some of this goo a little bit. It's kind of a mess. I'll do that and we'll be back. Okay, that's cleaned up, and while the final bits of it are cooking up, we'll try and do this. Look at that, Silverwood Staff Core. Oh yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know what this is going to turn into. Inert goes there. Let's check out our Vacuous situation. Got a bit left. Again, I need 18, and I have 14. What is taking you so long? I did want to just bring to light here, now that I have a moment. So, I don't remember doing this when I first started playing. Bits and pieces of it sort of came over time, but there's a couple things that are happening right now that are really, really cool. If I look at, like, the recipes for something, you see this kind of stuff. Dungeon chests. This tells you when you hit a recipe in NEI right now, and I don't know if this is the resource calculator mod, I don't even know if that's still in this, or what exactly is doing this. It brings up the possibility of you finding it in the world in several ways. Excuse me. One way is this, so charcoal, I have right click, or I've hit recipe on, right? Left click or hit R, and it brings up dungeon chest. And you can see as it cycles through, there is a small chance of me finding charcoal in villager, or an MFR village zoologist, 5 to 18 stacks. I don't know if that means that it's, if I find an MFR villager, which it kind of looks like, you know, based on this, or if that's actually the loot chest, because it has the picture of the loot chest. What is this? Artifacts, a wizard did it. Stronghold corridor, a naturalist chest. Oh, so that might be, so there's a mod in here that tells you that. It tells you the possibility if I look at Buildcraft, for example, this drops from a mob, so it drops from the Crimson Knight, and it says, hey, look at this. I've got, you know, a small chance of dropping Void Seeds, a very small chance of dropping Crimson Rites, how much experience it drops. It's really, really cool. So some of the things that are in this are so handy, and it's helped me figure out a few problems. All right, we're ready to go here. That's better. Did I get everything? Alienus, Aurum. I got lots of Aurum. So, now, but I wanted to bring you guys back to watch this just because I never really get over how awesome this is. Put you back. It's just like a really cool crafting mechanic, yeah, and it can be a little tedious at times if you don't really pay attention to it, but it is awesome. Now, I am aware, like, it's so pretty, but I am aware that there might be ways to lower the instability of things when I'm doing this, and I'm a little late in the game for that now. I mean, it's not the huge deal, the stability of this process, but I think if I put down crystal clusters or like mob heads, it might increase the stability. I forget what does that exactly, but there are things that do. And so I'm wondering just like what that is and if I should get on that at some point. 190. What? How do I get that? Okay, so that's a small problem. I need 200 V in a wand just to make this guy. So I may need to use the, wow, I wish I had seen that. Let's look up some staves really quick. If I can figure out how to spell it. There we go. So the Great Wood Staff requires not much of anything, to be honest. And it also requires but how much? I'm so confused. Oh, Staff Core of the Primal. What's that all about? Where does that even come from? Oh, I see. Is there a wand core of the Primal? Don't even know. All this stuff that could have unlocked without me realizing it. Anyways, not my point. So I might actually have to make the Great Wood one now, which is kind of a bummer. It's a bit easier to make. I mean, it's just that with this... Where's my charm? What? Oh, I already used my charm. Okay, that's all right. Shard. So what was it like? Green, black, white, blue, orange, yellow, balanced. Gold? Ah, poop. I was so hoping that was going to be it. Yellow, orange, blue. Not even close. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Make this. If I were to put these on here, would they connect? So this would make a 125. How do I go about getting a 200 capacity V? All right, let me do a bit of research into this, okay? I'll be right... Okay, so I think I got it. In order for me to make the staff that I want, I have to first make this void aspected silverwood scepter, which, before I make that, let's just check something. This has a capacity of 150. Why would I use these if I can make the Thaumium ones? I just thought about that. But how much of a V discount is this? It doesn't tell you. Let's make this. I'll make a couple more void metal things and we'll be good to go. But I actually had, you'll see in my armor stand here, I had to put on my old armor and make a second set of the goggles of revealing to discount this enough to be below 100. It was crazy. So here we go. Put you in here. You are now my backup friend, so you'll go in there to charge. This I'll let charge up to 150 V, which is awesome. I'll make a few more void metal caps. I have enough. I just need to make a few more Salus Mundus. And I might even have enough Alienus. I have probably enough for one. Let's just do this. Ender Pearls. And I think I have enough Vacuous. I should be fine on that front. Yeah, I got enough. So we'll actually just throw some Ender Pearls in here. Oh, I didn't mean to make that all. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, well. I can undo it if I have to. So let's make a few more of these guys. As soon as it recharges. This one I will actually pull out so it stops recharging for a second and see if that increases the speed at which this one does. Yeah, it looks like it does for sure. All right, come on, Ordo. Come on. So that's crazy. 150. I'm so happy I made that. I did a bunch of research. I looked into the scepters, and I also looked into the what was that? Why can't I pull it out of there? And I looked into some of the other wand things, but all of them that would be a good upgrade for me would require a lot of work in a couple other mods, which I'm not quite ready for. So we'll pull that out. Yeah, that was very, very strange. Let's get some shards here. I think I have a few more balanced shards. I might as well cook these all up, actually, because I created a lot of lag with whatever I just did. All right, and then we'll just swap out there for a second. Man, that was a mistake. And we'll make a few more of these guys. Why? I don't want these on there. Gotta go fix something. I'm so slow and ugh, it's terrible, isn't it? Make another one of you. All this because a stupid ghast destroyed my wand. Now, these two things should be like that. Now if I do this, there we go. So I'll let that cook up and run back over here and make another void thingy. That's, it doesn't seem to want, I'm guessing because it's recharging. But, oh well. That's why we have the vanilla one there, or the vanilla Thaumic one, if you can call it that. So we'll let this thing charge up all the way. And then we'll see what magic we can make happen. Did I just get zapped? Alright, there's one charged one. Oops. Didn't realize I had the stuff I needed. I hope I don't lose any of these. Yeah, we're good. Wand. So I won't be needing this great wood core, I don't think, at all. It's not quite as big as I wanted it to be. Yeah, I created a lot of lag with whatever I just did. It's really strange. Me trying to pull out with that, like, trying to pull the wand, or the cap out while the wand was charging, and that little bug seems to have added frame rate. I mean, I don't understand how that could even remotely be a thing. And now I'm poisoned. Thanks for nothing, Warp. So this is interesting. I love the way that the line changes colors. Like, I like, and honestly, I could make a second node and just tell it to be certain colors if I wanted to use it decoratively. All right, we got that guy. How you coming? Oh, it's actually so close. Okay, so now we'll take our silverwood staff. Requires 162. We'll swap out for this and see if it lowers it at all. It does, to 140. And this will give me a void aspected silverwood staff core with 250. Look at that boss right there. Now, I don't think I can charge it in here, can I? No, I cannot. Ooh, that's interesting. So, I'm going to leave all of these in my inventory for a minute. And I'm pretty sure... See, here's the thing. It will charge from my amulet, but only if it's in my hand. So I may have to sort of AFK with it. The other thing I'm wondering is, will it fit in there? No, but that will. So that's cool. But can I enchant the wand itself? No, I cannot. That's okay. So I'm going to AFK with this, let this charge up, and then we're going to see what kind of damage we can do with it. Although I should put my armor back on, huh? Oh yeah. I'm glad I made that little setup there. That helped a lot. And now we have a 250V just attack beast and a 150V crafting beast that should not be ever paralleled, and then a 100 in backup. That was an effective episode, in my opinion. One of the things I looked into was the Livingwood wand core, which is really hard to make. This requires a lot of mana to do and a bit of delving into what do you call it? Into Botania. And then after it, you have to actually throw it in a mana pool. And then to get the mana steel caps, you got to do the same thing. But you can use like a mana tablet in your inventory, like your mana battery thing, to recharge the wand, I believe. So that's pretty cool. So we may look into that eventually, but I don't think we're going to have any problems with the wands that we got right now. So I'm going to AFK here, let it recharge, and my amulet should also be being charged in this process. So we'll be right back when it's done, and then we'll call it an episode after that. Right, I'm back. I AFK'd like I said. In fact, I went to the local McDonald's and got myself a nice hot fudge sundae there. Was craving some ice cream, and I think the wolf had hopped on since I've been gone. But we are up at 250V, almost recharged on here. Actually, our Terra took a big hit, but that is okay. So this is going to be good, isn't it? Now, I want to check and see something. It has been a little bit now. Do I have any wither skulls? I do. I have 4. So my system is now working. And if I like pull in, for example, my shock focus. Oh, it barely touches it. It's so good. 80% V cost. Baller capacity. This is good. Now I just cannot wait until the next Buildcraft update comes out, and we do in fact end up with an upgradable focus system. I might lose my enchants, but I'm not that concerned about that, to be honest. I'll have some, I'll lose some, it's fine. But overall, I'm pretty excited about it. So we're going to sort this stuff out. Let's just go hop over and check out our system, shall we, real quick? Here we go. So excited. So excited. I do need AFK a little bit longer just in order to oh, they're throwing stuff at me. Just in order to, wow, spider, angry spider. Terrible mob spider. I forget what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Ah, spiders got me all messed up. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. I don't have a clue what I was saying anymore. One thing I do want to look at maybe doing is pumping. I don't know if the open blocks experience acts like a liquid the way it normal liquids do. If I can pipe them out of here, I have no idea, but we'll find out. That's going to be all for today, though. I think, oh, hello, friend. You want to go? You want to go? Please don't disarm me. Actually, let's just get up close here and make sure that... Did he drop over? Can I get his tears? Give me your tears. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so Wolf got a solid state drive for Christmas, and looks like he's got that up and running now, so that's awesome. All right, guys, that's going to be it, though. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm going to work on a wither spawning room after I stop recording here. That will be pretty cool. And when we come back, we'll take a look at it together. Until next time, though, I've been Toasty. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hang up your lab coats on the way out. Leave me a like or a sub or something if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, deuces.